Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Sam. I know it's been a little while since I've had a video on YouTube, but I wanted to touch base with you and just let you know what I've been doing. If you're wondering why I'm dressed really nice today, it's rather for a sad occasion. My aunt Betty passed away. She was 74 years old and she had stage 4 lung cancer, so I'm going to be attending her funeral down in South Alabama today. But I wanted to take a moment and show you my newest Airbnb that I just opened up on Saturday. This Airbnb is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath Airbnb, and it has about 1,400 square feet. And as you can tell by the type of trees in the yard, the name of the Airbnb is going to be called Pine Place. Pine Place. You know, we got Azalea Place and we got Magnolia Place. Now we have Pine Place. So let me give you a tour. Just like with the other houses that I showed you in the previous video, I have a smart lock on this one as well, where you just enter the code and get inside the house. I've already entered the code, so we're going to go inside and take a look. I tell you, this house was built in the 60s, but it's in pretty good shape, and I've done a little bit of work on the floors and painted the walls to make it look really nice. I also updated all the electrical outlets and put the 3-prong outlets, because prior to me owning the house, it had the 2-prong outlets. But just to go through the furniture that's in the house, this little table right here, it actually has 2 stools. I'm using one of the other stools in the bedroom to hold the cable box, but I'll find something else to put in place of that soon. But anyway, you got this little table here. I found this in a yard sale for $25, and it is looks like a wine rack and a table, and can be used along with this table here. Now, these chairs I've had for many years, and I've used them myself when I was just starting out as a young man with a family. All these chairs were used on my table. And this table itself is an IKEA table, and as you can see, the sides fold down and into the table. But this table is unique because it was a by the road find. It was free. All I did was take a little bit of black paint and paint over the top of it to cover any scratches that may have been in the table. But it was a completely free table. All of the decorations on the walls were $250, $350, so and so. These wood carvings actually came from the Philippines. I was stationed there between the years 1988 and 1991. My oldest son was born in the Philippines, and I picked these up to decorate my home when I lived in the Philippines, and now I have found a place for them here. They have been in storage for many years and haven't been on my walls. Going into the living room, I found this coffee table here for about 20 bucks in a yard sale. The couch here was left by the previous tenants, who were short-term tenants as well. She was a travel nurse. The table where the cable box is sitting, I actually brought that home from work when I worked part-time at Radio Shack probably about 20 years ago, and it was free. It was a display table, and they were getting rid of it, so it was free. Now, the TV I purchased brand new at the base exchange at Maxwell Air Force Base, and it cost about $200. The couch is a hide-a-bed, and it just appealed to me because of the colors and the period that it was made. I just think it's a unique couch. Really love it, and it's a hide-a-bed. Very comfortable hide-a-bed, by the way. It's got the springs inside that don't get into your back, and a nice thick mattress that goes with it. So that's a couch. I paid $100 for it on Facebook Marketplace. Now we go into the hallway, and you can get into the kitchen in two ways. You can go around where the dining room table is, or you can walk around through the hallway. But in a lot of these older houses, the washing machine is in the kitchen. But this is a very quiet running washing machine, so I think it'll be real nice for the guests who stay here, who use it, to not be disturbed with the noise of the washing machine going. But I have all the appliances that I've got here that I picked up at thrift stores and such. Gas stove, plenty of cabinet space, picture I picked up, and that goes outside. We'll check that out in just a little bit, but this is the view from the dining room area. See, there's the dining room table, and this is the view from the dining room area as you walk through. And there's a closet here. The bathroom is right here. And I had to go out and get some rugs and some towels, and it even has its own Kleenex dispenser that was built into the house. So I kind of like that. I had to take some silver spray paint and spray paint that thing, but it's really nice. Then we have this bedroom here with a futon. You got pillows. The futon was free. Someone didn't want it, and just put a post on Facebook, said, "Do you want it? Come get it." And I got it. So the futon was free, and I got all the blankets and the sheets and etc. here. And I also found this neat little rocking chair with the rockers on the bottom. It looks like it may have been converted from just a regular chair at some point. There's that other stool. And I picked this TV here up at an estate sale. And on the first day of the estate sales, they're usually full price, but on the second day, they usually give them half price. And because this TV did not have a remote with it, full price was $100, and half price was $50. Because it didn't have a remote, I asked them if they'd take $25 for both of the TVs, this one and the one in the other bedroom, for $50 for both, $25 each, and they did. So that was great. And this is the master bedroom, what I'm calling the master bedroom. It has a queen size bed, and I picked up this antique dresser in a Facebook Marketplace post for $100 as well. I try to pick up as much antique stuff as I can because I really like it. I mean, it was built, 75 to 100 years ago, and the folks that built this, they're no longer with us. So it's really unique to have that. Found this chair, the coat rack chair, at one of the thrift stores. This is that other TV I was telling you about. I got both of them for $50 total, $25 each, which is amazing because they're really good TVs. They're flat screens and they're like LCD, I think, but they're really good TVs and nice, and really happy to get those. This is the closet for this bedroom. And then lastly, this is what I'm calling the kids' bedroom. Now these bunk beds were left in one of my other rental houses when the tenants moved out. They took the mattresses, but I had the smaller mattress already. I had one, so I used that. But I ended up purchasing a full-size mattress on Facebook Marketplace for I think $50. So was able to get that. So I've got a total of $50 in this whole room, because this dresser here was also found by the side of the road. I thought it was really neat because it has this map on it, and I don't know. I guess I just get lucky and find stuff every now and then. But this dresser's a nice dresser. Nothing wrong with it. It even has lining in the drawers. So very lucky find on that one. And then there's the closet for this room. So we'll walk out. This is where the heater and the air conditioning handler are inside the house. So you walk out this way, and you got a nice little courtyard. This courtyard has brick inlay all on the side. And there's a couple of chairs out here for lounging. And this is the air conditioner unit I had installed in the house, because when I bought this house, it didn't have central air. It had central heat, but did not have central air. So I had that installed, and there were AC units in the windows that I had taken out, that I took out myself actually, because when people looked at the photographs of the house, they assumed that there wasn't central air. So I took those out so that that they would know that the house is equipped with central heat and air. But anyway, that's the tour of our home, and really glad I could have an opportunity to show that to you. And I apologize for taking so long to get back on and put another video, but I've been really busy lately. I'm also gonna include in this video some updates on my other side hustle, which is eBay. Really enjoying eBay, and doing pretty well on it for a part-time gig. But anyway, I'll sign off for now, and I will be back in the next clip. Thank you. Good afternoon, this is Sam back, and I'm in my office now, and wanted to go over with you some of the things that I've been doing with the eBay store since I've started. I made a little bit of profit this year so far. It's been really good. Not really selling a whole lot of items, but the ones that I am selling, I'm getting a pretty good amount for, and I'll go over them in just a minute. But so far we're up to $600 in sales on the eBay items, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. But also wanted to go over the numbers for 2020 for the Airbnb. Overall, with the Airbnb in the year 2020, we did about $23,000 for the two houses. I just opened my third house, so I'm expecting at least $30,000, maybe $35,000 this year. But last year we made 23 off of Airbnb, plus I rented one of the houses out. I listed it on Zillow and got a insurance person to rent it out for me for about 3 months, and I made about $4,000 in addition to the $23,000 that I made on the houses through Airbnb. Added the $4,000, and it's somewhere around $27,000, $28,000 for the entire year. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the numbers for. We'll start out with the eBay, and then we'll go to the Airbnb, and I'll show you the numbers for 2020 and 21 so far. Thank you. Okay, we'll start out with the numbers from Airbnb. All right, we're going to start out with the numbers from Airbnb for the earnings for 2020. So we go to the earnings. This is 2021, so we'll go to 2020. We'll go to, let's back it up. And this is the 2020 details. And this shows that I made $23,275 in the year 2020. And you can add an additional $3,000 to $4,000 to that. And it's somewhere around $27,000, $28,000 for the year. So that's what I made with Airbnb. Not bad for a side hustle. And like I said, I'm expecting to do a whole lot better with the new year, having 3 houses instead of 2. All right, so let's get out of here and let's go to eBay, and we'll go to my eBay selling. Okay, and here's my selling. It says I have 8 items sold and 47 active items, and you see my total sales so far is $603.47. I want to show you one of the main things that I sold that I was really excited about, and that was this bobblehead right here. I bought this bobblehead at Goodwill for $3.99, and it sold for $125, and the buyer paid for the shipping. But just to show you what this bobblehead looks like, it's a Monk bobblehead. Monk was a TV show that came on HBO around 2002 and 2004. This is what the bobblehead looked like. So when I did my research on this bobblehead, I looked on eBay. I couldn't find one. Couldn't find any comps. No sold comps. So when I did my research on it, I did find one of these on Amazon, and it was listed for $175. And I figured, you know, not seeing any on eBay and having one listed on Amazon for $175, I couldn't go wrong listing it for $125. So I listed it. 2 days later, it sold. Also, you can see I've had other items sell. This Garmin GPS with sensors. I bought this at a yard sale for like $5 and turned around and sold it for $119. So that was a pretty good deal there. I was really excited about that as well. And I sold this the subwoofer grill and this Precious Impressions Memory Hands 3D keepsake kit. What this is, one of those things that you put your hands in. It makes a mold of your hand, and then it makes it out of plaster, and you can put it up on your shelf and keep it forever. And it's got this, I got that for about $4.99. I bought this Chia Pet and this RoboBlock thing. I bought it at a yard sale for like $30. Sold it for $99.99. So you see, I've only had 7 actual items sell, and my total income is $600. So that's not a bad turnaround. So it works out pretty good. Now I also have created this spreadsheet for eBay that I use to keep up with everything. And so I created this spreadsheet. It lists every item that I have listed. Let's see, that's sold items there. And once they sell, I highlight it in green and keep track of everything. So this actually keeps track of the actual amount that I get. So it tells how much I bought it for, how much I sold it for, and then what my total profits are. So down here are my profits. Let's see. Profit, that's the second to last line. It's $137. That's not right. Let me check the yeah, okay. This is my sales profits, $406.04. Total profits. Okay, here we go. This is my total profits. $406.85. That's after eBay's fees. That's after the other fees that are associated with PayPal and taxes and all that stuff. So all that gets taken off: local taxes, sales tax, and then I keep 25% out in order to keep up with any taxes that are due at the end of the year. So that's it. That's where I am with the eBay, and as you can see, the Airbnb is very profitable, and you know, that's not too bad for having a side job. You know, just doing a side job, it's not bad at all, and we're very pleased with the outcome so far. So I'm gonna let you go, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my information and keeping up with my side hustles, and hope you can join me for the next video. Peace out.